right? If you know how to empower something, if you know how to, most of y'all will go into business with your homeboy and he'll fuck you over before the chick that you ran next to today.
Yep.
It's literally a business agreement. The most important decision that you ever gonna make in your life is the person that you lay next to. So you will go to the bar, bust a chick down, same night, take her back to where you live at. She got the whole drop on you. She know everything about you. You close your eyes next to her. You will go to sleep next to her, and you don't even know her from a can of paint. And this chick could be setting you up tomorrow. She could be lining you up tomorrow. You trust this chick to close your eyes next to her, and you never met her a day in your life, and you give more validation to the hoes that you lay next to, but then we sitting here having a conversation about marriage. It's confusing to me, and I don't understand. And this is why I don't think that most people understand relationships. They don't understand the dynamic of how people are supposed to interact on a daily basis. They don't know how to vet effectively. They don't even know how to vet for a tenant, let alone a wife. They don't even know how to vet for a mother, let alone a wife. So one of the reasons why it's so difficult is not only just the family court laws, but it's also our inability to be able to attract what we are. Usually when you get with somebody that's trash, is because you trash. That's the honest to God truth.
Laws of attraction.
So,
I gotta
piggyback off that, Joe. One thing I want to say to piggyback on that, one thing about it as a married man, when you enter the world of business, you looked at as a higher commodity, like you got something to work for than a single dude. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, it can go both ways. You can be that single dude with nothing but time on your hands to pour into whatever the business is. But real talk, they'll take you a lot more serious when they know you got 3-4 kids, putting them through college, and it's a lot easier to close a deal when you got something you can relate to other men. You know what I'm saying? It's only so long you're gonna be a playboy in the business and think everything gonna go your way. You know what I'm saying? I just think it does help, but that's my opinion. It's also the situation I'm in. So you dig?
Now, it's other details of things that you don't want to get married to. And, I seen a super chat, and I know you're going to read the super chats later. And the super chat said he doesn't want to get married because of his inheritance. Well, part of the problem is with a lot of these guys is that y'all keep marrying down. Why do y'all keep marrying down? Why is it okay? And I know this is normal. Why is it okay for you to take a chick from McDonald's and then make her your wife? And this is one of the problems. We not really having the conversations the way that we supposed to have them. Y'all will take a chick that's nothing, don't come from nothing, because she young, because she look halfway decent, because she got baby hairs and she got butterfly eyelashes. Y'all ready to make this chick y'all wife, but y'all not vetting based off of being equally yoked. Being equally yoked also comes with the mindset. It comes with the money. It comes with everything. And it doesn't necessarily mean that she needs to champion money in order to be in that relationship, but if she don't come from a certain space, then she shouldn't even be in your purview. I don't understand why y'all just marrying. If you in that space and you come from nothing and you are a college student or something and you marrying another chick that's a college student, that's one thing, right? But if you winning and you at this level, why are you dating down here? Mm-hmm. That don't make no sense to me, but I don't know. I'm off. So.
Bro, can I say something? One thing about it, we were never taught that. We wasn't never taught any of this. That what you saying as us growing up, especially the millennials, we wasn't taught none of that shit. We was taught, the main thing what they told us, go bust down hoes. If you wasn't busting down no hoe, they'd be like, they just gonna clown you, which is fine, right? But even the TV shows, the movies, it all taught us to basically be single parents. That's what it led to. The music led to that.
But you managed to get to 30 and not have no children out of wedlock, right?
Yeah, but that's a blessing too, by God. It ain't just me. I fucked up.
Okay, but you're still here though. So
yeah,
here's my question though. At what point do you evolve past a child's mindset based off of what you were taught and start to embrace and seek insight and information based off of where it is that you want to go? You gonna you had the conversation in the very beginning and you said, yeah, it ain't based off I'm gonna get the bag, I'm gonna be successful. It's based off of where I'm going. So you were smart enough in order to source out the information as far as what success looks like from a professional perspective, but not as far as relationships though.
Nah, I'd say my mindset started changing after 25. Like after 25, I was still doing kind of the same shit, but then I you know, it was like a slow
When
build.
did you make up in your mind that you wanted to be successful?
I've always wanted to be, but now then I actually like started taking the steps to actually be successful.
But you made up in your mind that you was always wanted to be successful, right?
After my dad died.
But you made up in your mind you wanted to be successful, right?
Yes.
A long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So at what point in your life do you make up in your mind that you want to grow out of these little child games as far as the type of women that you want to deal with?
I say last year because I cut them all off. I ain't
But
dealing
you
with
having a
hoes no more.
conversation right now based off of a mindset that you had way before last year because you're still talking the same.
I mean, I'm as far as marriage goes, like yeah, I'm talking the same as far as that, but I ain't dealing with the same shorties I
Let
was
me hold
dealing with.
on, Leno. I don't
Oh
believe
man,
you. I don't
I'm not.
believe you.
I'm for real.
I'm gonna be. Listen. I know. I see it all the time. I've been doing this for a long time. It sound good, and all of the bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
I'm not
That's
even dealing
for.
with no. I'm not even dealing with none.
Hold on. That sound good, but I don't think that's who you really are. I think that that's the thing. I think that that's the thing that you pitching to us on this panel. I don't think you really that.
You might be right.
Listen. Let me tell you something.
You
You a
might be
good
right.
guy. Now I know I'm right. You a good guy.
Big fact.
You listen. You are a decent dude, and the thing that you trying to be, that you trying to hold on to, embrace, that ain't even for you, fam. All of this toxic bullshit that they teaching you in the culture, all of this shit that we holding on, how it is that we view each other and how we talk to each other, how we treat each other, that's unwarranted. That ain't even fucking you. That ain't even who you are, bro. You don't even want that life. That ain't the way you was taught. Your dad probably didn't even put that in you. What the fuck you holding on to? Who you trying to impress?
I ain't trying to impress nobody.
So why you talking this shit like that's the
I
way
have
that you really
to.
about?
You really have to.
No, you don't.
You do.
You listen. The culture is
You
upside
have to
down,
what?
fam. The culture, hold on. The culture is upside down. Fuck that shit. I don't care who doing it. I don't care if the majority of the people is like that. That's not you. You can divest yourself from it and you can move in a completely different direction. And then you start to attract, and I ain't even talking about women. I'm just talking about in life.
Right.
You
Just
start to
life. Yeah.
attract different opportunities. You start to attract a different network. You start moving a little bit differently. Man, you ain't got to talk that shit to us. That don't mean nothing to us. We grown. So when you ready to have a real conversation and run that shit up, as far as what success looks like in every aspect of your life, you will divest yourself from that nonsense. Real talk.
I'll hear you.
I'm with it.
How you think I found this channel? My
I'm
mindset
with you.
started changing. You feel me?
I'm with you. Let's roll. Let's run it up then.
Yeah.
Well, Anton, can you list some of the positives of why men should get married, the benefits?
Well, let me let Incognito go, and then
Jarvis.
I'll rock it out.
How y'all doing?
Hey, Jarvis.
What up, though?
Not much. You just gonna call my real. Hey,
Oh, my bad.
It's all right. I think there is a benefit to marriage if you want a family. I'm 34. I'm single. I have one kid, a 10-year-old daughter. Um, I think there's a benefit if you have, I guess, a direction in your life. You know where you want to go with your life. You know how you're going to get there. Basically, if you have a plan. I hear people talk about a lot about vision. About vision. But other than that, I really don't know what marriage is. I've never seen marriage before in my life. So I couldn't give you, I don't know what a healthy marriage looks like, except for what Anton displays on this channel with his wife. I've seen you, I watched the channel a lot. I just continue to stay in the background, but I honestly don't know what marriage is myself. I've never seen it. My mom has never been married. My sisters are married, but I wouldn't exactly say that that's, you know, healthy in a sense. I hear people talk
Well,
about the financial implications of it, but I don't really know what they are. So I mean, I'm all ears if somebody can tell me and teach me something.
well, the thing about marriage is literally okay. And everything that you do, you're stronger together than you are apart. But it could be just as toxic on the flip side, right? So if you don't do it correctly, and this is the reason why I talk about being successfully married versus just being married, it's a huge benefit to it on all ends. Now I can break it down from a financial perspective. I can break it down from a relationship perspective. I can break it down from a parental perspective. But the reality is this, in a general sense, marriage is basically a spiritual bond that extends beyond that with two people that then showcases itself in every aspect of your life, right? If I'm here and I'm winning, right? And I'm doing great, I can pull 10 times my weight with another person if they're pulling in the same direction as me. Most people are in a situationship, not even a relationship, a situationship where they've bonded based off of things that you cannot continue to substantiate throughout the rest of your life. So they may get together based off of looks. They may get together based off of sex. That shit is topsy-turvy. It's going to go through ups and downs. You're going to not like each other at some points, right? Your looks is going to fade away eventually in life, right? They get together based off of these superficial things that's not actually, a substance base that allows for you to build a foundation and build a legacy on top of it. And so we got it all wrong and we've been vetting wrong. But in a general sense, marriage is an empowerment tool that allows for me to then cover my bases on shit that I'm not great at, or things that I am great at, I can enhance it by leveraging the person that's next to me and vice versa. So for a woman, for example, it's beneficial to her to get with the right man because when I'm great, she then becomes the beneficiary of it. For a man, it's great in a lot of instances because, and I'm gonna just remove the financial aspect of it, because she then covers bases that I don't have to worry about because she's my eyes and ears in different places. Even from a financial perspective, remove the tax benefits, she gets me into rooms with people that I otherwise would never have access to because they don't even deal with people or they don't even substantiate themselves based off of not being married. If you look at all of the different presidents, we don't even subconsciously respect people that don't have family structure because they're not a representation of the entire country, right?
Yep.
So when you start to talk about business, when you look at all of these CEOs, all of them are married. Every person that is successful when it comes to, it's the reason why your children have a much more likely chance at success if they are raised in a married two-parent household. They're much less likely to go to jail, much less likely to join a gang, much less likely to need therapy, much less likely to be interdependent on somebody else in order for them to be happy, much less likely to go to college with debt, right? And when you look at all of those different things, when I lay down at night and I have a conversation, I have somebody to hold me down, not just based off of doing what I say, but have my best interest at heart and can see certain things for me before I'm able to see it for myself. A lot of times I never even paid attention to certain things as far as my health, but she overlooks that in order to ensure just naturally because she has a nurturing spirit. And when you find a woman that lives in her femininity, often at times she covers a lot of different bases that you can't see or you won't even pay attention to because it allows for you to focus 100% on the things that you're supposed to do so that she can focus on you. A lot of people have no clue. And that's just the surface level of what being successfully married looks like. And I'm going to be honest with you. Most of these guys, they get tired of being in the streets. They tired of dealing with different women. They tired of looking behind their back and all the time, right? They tired of the same old, these hoes with these butterfly eyelashes coming up to you on a regular basis. They say, hey, every single time they go to brunch. They talk about the same stuff every single day. At some point, you get to a point in your life where you want to level up and you want to evolve past what it is that you've been doing. And if you're the same person at 20 as you was at 30, and you're the same person at 30 as you are at 40, then you're doing something wrong as an individual. And I'm not telling you that you have to get married. I'm just telling you that you need to evolve and continue to level up and go to a different space.